and watch the heavyweight disasters from the beginning. Nagano the piece of Miocic the piece of
Step into the fiery world of MMA, where battles aren't just fought in the octagon. Brace yourself for the 20 greatest trash-talking moments in MMA history. Number 20. Lesnar vs. Mir, a post-fight explosion. After Brock Lesnar avenged his loss to Frank Mir at UFC 100, his post-fight tirade was an unforgettable display of raw emotion. With the victory still fresh, Lesnar made inflammatory remarks about Mir, adding that he was going to drink a Coors Light because the UFC sponsor, Bud Light, won't pay him anything. Number 19. Askren vs. Masvidal, a verbal duel with a knockout end. The pre-fight banter for UFC 239 was dominated by Ben Askren's constant taunts aimed at Jorge Masvidal. Askren, known for his trash-talking, relentlessly belittled Masvidal's abilities and career. However, the tables turned dramatically in the octagon. Masvidal silenced Askren with the fastest knockout in UFC history, a 5-second flying knee. Number 18. Ferguson vs. Lee, a memorable call-out. Following his interim lightweight championship win over Kevin Lee at UFC 216, Tony Ferguson aimed a memorable call-out at Conor McGregor. Ferguson demanded, "Defend or vacate," referring to McGregor's inactivity in the division while pursuing boxing. Number 17. Unforgettable trash-talking moment, Holland vs. Souza at UFC 256. Renowned UFC trash talker Kevin Holland took his antics to a new level during his 2020 fight with Jacare Souza. Even from a disadvantaged bottom position, Holland taunted Souza, narrating their encounter and referencing a dream he'd had. In a surprising twist, Holland landed a series of knockout punches from below, making this one of the most memorable trash-talking incidents in MMA, despite such behavior being technically against the unified rules. Number 16. Chilling call-out, BJ Penn's ominous threat at UFC 80. BJ Penn, infamous for his intense trash-talking, delivered a chilling threat to former champ Sean Sherk after his 2008 victory over Joe Stevenson. With Sherk under suspension for a positive drug test, Penn turned his victory into an unforgettable call-out, simply snarling, "Sean Sherk, you're dead." Number 15. Adesanya's verbal dominance pre-UFC 253. Israel Adesanya amped up the anticipation for his UFC 253 bout against undefeated challenger Paulo Costa through confident trash-talking. His bold promise to make Costa his bitch challenged the hard-hitting Brazilian, escalating their rivalry. Adesanya's comments on Costa's physique and cardio maintained the verbal pressure throughout the pre-fight promotions. Number 14. Khabib vs. McGregor, a clash of titans. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor's animosity exploded at the UFC 229 press conference, marking one of MMA's most heated encounters. McGregor attacked Khabib verbally and physically, from targeting his religious beliefs to launching a dolly at a bus carrying the Russian. Despite McGregor's fiery provocations, Khabib remained unprovoked and steely, only fueling the anticipation for their bout. Number 13. The last laugh, Ortiz vs. Shamrock at UFC 40 press conference. In a legendary UFC feud, Tito Ortiz, known for his trash talk, brilliantly got under rival Ken Shamrock's skin. The unforgettable moment came during their pre-fight press conference in 2002. Shamrock delivered a serious WWE-style promo, threatening Ortiz, but Ortiz's response was simply to laugh uproariously. His laughter infuriated Shamrock more than any words could, inciting him to kick a chair into the air. Number 12. Cruz vs. Garbrandt. A war of words precedes UFC 207. Dominic Cruz's pre-fight trash-talking strategy targeted Cody Garbrandt's maturity and fighting style ahead of their UFC 207 bout. Cruz, known for his quick wit and intelligent jabs, painted Garbrandt as an unstrategic banger, constantly challenging his mental toughness. This verbal warfare heightened the anticipation for their showdown. Number 11. Rousey's Pledge, a prolonged punishment for Correia. Following a personal jab from Beth Correia that evoked her father's suicide, Ronda Rousey promised a drawn-out, punishing fight. vowing Correa would look different walking out. Rousey fueled their rivalry with chilling intent. Correa, who had previously taunted Rousey and defeated her teammates, was left facing Rousey's wrath in the Octagon. Number 10. The notorious rant. Covington vs. Brazil at UFC Fight Night 119. Known for pushing boundaries, Colby Covington caused a stir after defeating Brazilian Damian Maia in 2017. In his victory speech, amid a booing crowd, he branded Brazil a dump and insulted the audience as filthy animals. The intense reaction forced his escorted departure by security. Number 9. Jackson vs. Evans, the ultimate verbal fight. Rampage Jackson and Rashad Evans' rivalry during the Ultimate Fighter 10 was memorable for their relentless trash talking. Jackson's chilling, "You're dead" threat to Evans became an iconic moment of their verbal battles. This animosity stemmed from their postponed bout and competitive coaching stint on the reality show. The verbal joust frequently escalated, pushing the boundaries of personal attacks. Number 8. Bisping's classic trash talk. Rockhold at UFC 199 press conference. Notorious trash talker Michael Bisping had a remarkable moment at the 2016 UFC 199 press conference prior to his title bout against Luke Rockhold. Rockhold's detailed discussion of his mental preparation triggered Bisping's mockery, labeling Rockhold's words as the worst self-help book you've ever read, and retorting, "Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the fuck up." Bisping's charisma and mic skills shone, making his first-round knockout victory against Rockhold even more satisfying. Number 7. Dana White's iconic rant. The catalyst for UFC's mainstream success. UFC President Dana White's most impactful trash-talking moment occurred during the first season of The Ultimate Fighter. Amid confusion among the show's cast, White explosively demanded, "Do you want to be a fucking fighter?" threatening to expel non-serious contenders. His viral rant launched TUF into the mainstream, helping solidify White as a star and set the stage for the epic Griffin Bonnar brawl that cemented UFC's popularity. Number 6. Chael Sonnen outwits Tito Ortiz in verbal duel. Chael Sonnen, the American gangster, showcased his renowned trash-talking skills during a Bellator 170 pre-fight conference with Tito Ortiz. Ortiz critiqued Sonnen's verbal tactics, triggering a swift retort from Sonnen, who compared Ortiz's ex-partner, Jenna Jameson's adult film career, to his own verbal prowess. Number 5. Diaz calls out McGregor. Start of an epic rivalry. In 2015, amid Conor McGregor's rising fame, many UFC fighters sought to challenge him. However, Nate Diaz's post-victory rant against McGregor after defeating Michael Johnson became a standout trash-talking moment. Diaz accuses McGregor of taking his hard-earned spotlight and challenges him to a fight. Number 4. Jones vs. Cormier, a masterclass in mental warfare. John Jones and Daniel Cormier, two UFC titans, are known not only for their exceptional skills, but also for their heated exchanges. The memorable 2014 verbal clash where Jones labeled Cormier as a fake champion, promising to make him tap out, added fuel to their fierce rivalry. Number 3. Nick Diaz stirs controversy, calls GSP scared. Renowned trash talker Nick Diaz turned heads in 2011 when he accused the then welterweight champion, George St. Pierre, of being scared. This happened after Diaz's victory over BJ Penn, while GSP was recovering from a knee injury and couldn't proceed with their planned fight. Diaz provocatively suggested that GSP's injury was a facade covering his fear. Number 2. McGregor's iconic red panty night comment. Conor McGregor's charismatic trash talking is as legendary as his UFC career. Perhaps his most memorable moment was during the Go Big press conference in 2015, responding to then lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos calling him easy money. McGregor retorted about his star power. "I can make you rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby." His wit and charisma were on full display, birthing the phrase red panty night and cementing this moment in trash talk history. Number 1. Sonnen's infamous call-out to Silva, a milestone in trash talk. Chael Sonnen, often considered the greatest UFC trash talker, truly shined during his rivalry with Anderson Silva. His most iconic moment occurred post-victory against Brian Stann in 2011. Craving a rematch with Silva, Sonnen delivered an unforgettably bold challenge. Win and Silva leaves the division. Lose and Sonnen leaves the UFC forever. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of MMA's most unforgettable verbal clashes. Which moment was your favorite? Do you think a fighter's words carry as much weight as their fists? Share your thoughts in the comments below.